Fast Freddy, written by Lee Ann Mancini, illustrated by Dan Sharp. Danny raced out the cave door. "Bye, Mom. See you after school," he said.
"Love you, Mom."
He couldn't wait to see his best friend, Joey. They have lived on the same street since they were 2 years old.
"Morning, Joey. Race you to the school bus. Hey, you got a head start."
"I love Miss Mermaid. She's the best teacher," Danny said to Joey as they got on the submarine school bus. "Yeah, she's so nice and smells good," replied Joey.
"And she knows the answer to everything."
Danny took his seat in class and looked up to see a funny-looking kid next to Miss Mermaid. "This is our new student," she announced to the class. "His name is Freddy. He told me that he feels like a fish out of water, so let's help him find his way around." Freddy silently prayed to Jesus. "Dear Jesus, I pray the kids will like me. Amen."
Amen.
At recess, Freddy sat alone under the hidden reef ledge. "Look, Joey," Danny said. "Freddy has the head of a shark and the body of an octopus."
Look at his shark nose.
"Yeah," said Joey. "I've never seen anyone like him before. Let's go talk to him." Danny and Joey swam over to Freddy. Freddy looked sad. "You look kind of weird," snickered Danny. The sea kids on the playground started to laugh. Poor Freddy looked like he was going to cry. Just then, Miss Mermaid said, "Recess is over. Let's come inside."
Time to come back in, sea kids.
All of the sea kids swam inside, sitting as far away from Freddy as they could. Freddy just stared at the floor. He knew that everyone was looking at him.
I wish I could become invisible like an octopus.
Miss Mermaid stood at the front of the room, not smiling. "Making fun of someone just because he's different isn't nice," she said. "I'm a mermaid. I'm half human and half fish. Don't you like me?" "We love you!" shouted Joey.
You're amazing, Miss Mermaid.
Mr. Seahorse, the janitor, spoke up. "Seahorses are different too. The mother seahorse places her babies in the father's pouch. The babies stay there until they're ready to be born. See, I'm not chubby. I've got babies in my belly."
Okay, maybe I'm a little chubby.
All the sea kids laughed. Miss Mermaid said, "Being different can be very cool."
It's the coolest thing in the sea.
Then Freddy said, "I can swim fast like a shark. I am also strong like an octopus. In my old school, I was the fastest swimmer and the strongest wrestler." Danny said, "Maybe you could be on our Catfish Cruiser swim team and help us become the champions." "Yeah," said Joey. "The barracudas from the Sea Creature School win every year. Maybe this year we can win it."
Please, Freddy?
Okay, I'm in.
The next week, Freddy joined the swim team. Every day at practice, he worked hard and he made many friends. He also helped the Catfish Cruisers win all their races.
Way to go, Freddy. Give me some fin.
Meanwhile, The Barracudas won all of their races too. Marcus, their fastest swimmer, swam the halls with his head held high. He thought no one could beat him.
Nobody beats Marcus.
Marcus, you're gonna crush those catfish cruisers, said his coach. Marcus, forget the rest. Marcus, he's the best, shouted his teammates.
Nobody beats Marcus! Nobody beats Marcus!
Each school put up posters and held pep rallies, waiting for the race of the year between the catfish cruisers and the Barracudas.
When we say cat, you say fish. Cat, fish!
It was the day of the championship race. The stands were full as both schools showed up to cheer for their teams.
Hello, Coralhood. Today's the big day. The catfish cruisers will race the Barracudas.
Teams will swim 5 races, Coach Crab announced. The school that wins the most races will win the championship. The Barracudas won the first and third races, while the catfish cruisers won the second and the fourth. The last race would determine who will be the champions. And it was between the 2 best swimmers, Freddy and Marcus.
On your mark, get set.
Coach Crab blew his whistle. Marcus took off like a rocket, leaving a cloud of sand behind him. See you later, Slowpoke, Marcus said to Freddy.
Nobody beats Marcus.
Then, Freddy took off after him. Why did Freddy give Marcus a head start? Asked Joey. I hope he knows what he's doing, replied Danny.
You've got this, Freddy!
I won't let you down, Danny.
Freddy was behind Marcus, but as they turned the corner, Freddy could hear his teammates shout, Faster, Freddy, you can do it! Freddy had a
Faster,
burst
Freddy,
of energy
faster!
and was now ahead of Marcus.
Faster, Freddy!
Freddy zoomed over the finish line, his octopus arms waving in victory. The catfish cruisers had won the championship for the first time.
That was a great race,
The
Marcus.
sea kids from Blue Ocean School raced towards Freddy. You did it! They cheered. Fast, Freddy, he's the best! They all shouted as they carried him off the track.
Fast, Freddy! Fast, Freddy!
Freddy was
He's
told
the best!
he would be getting the award for the most valuable player. He shouted, Getting an award will be great, but having friends, it's even better. I love my new school and all my new friends.
I prayed to the Lord for
That night,
strength.
Freddy knelt by his bed and bowed his head and prayed this prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for making me so different and special. And thank you for my new friends. Amen. The next day,
Amen.
everyone gathered for a team party at the Bubble Trouble Pizza Parlor. The whole team was there to celebrate.
Plankton and pepperoni.
Coach Crab was handing out the awards and said, Let's gather for a team picture.
Say seaweed.
Everyone sat around Freddy, and the team trophy was placed front and center. That was a party they will always remember.
Woo!
Seaweed.
Remember, kids, to say your prayers and always have Jesus in your heart. Have fun looking for the fish symbol hidden in the pictures.
Hi friends! If you like this video, please like it down below and don't forget to subscribe.